love happen. That's beautiful. Yeah, MySpace love. There you go. I feel so vulnerable yet powerful right now with the microphone in my hand. It's pretty awesome. You like that? I've been contemplating a long time what I was going to say to you guys. And it's been long said that Lexi, between Lexi and I, that at her wedding, I was going to do an interpretive dance in a unitard. But I couldn't find a unitard. No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. No. I couldn't fill one single... Well played, DJ. Good job. I could not fill one single unitard out. I couldn't. So it was saggy up here, tight down there. It was weird. It got weird. Anyways, I derived inspiration, or I didn't necessarily derive inspiration, but 2 weeks ago, I found myself in a Catholic church of all places. Can you imagine? Woo. You might be asking yourself, were you sweating? And it's like, yeah, I was, but not because I was the quintessential, like, whore in church. It was because I was in the middle of a desert. My mom is dying. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm really sorry. I'm not a whore. I just want to say it. I'm not. Yes, it's all sarcasm. But because I was in the middle of Palm Springs and it was like 105 degrees and I was seriously sweating out of every crevice of my body. It was gross.
Let's have some more detail.
Calm down, Travis. Calm down. Anyways, I decided that the Catholic Church is not my known environment. I'm very much a fish out of water. But I decided I was going to embrace this environment. And I was going to really take it in and listen. And the priest said something great to my friends who were getting married. And he said, don't let the feeling of love be the basis of your relationship. Let the decision to love each other be the basis of your relationship. And I feel that's so important. Feelings are fleeting. Lexi, when you're 60, your tits are going to be down to here. They are. It's going to be gross. Yeah, it's going to be gross. And it's going to be that, and Barrett's going to be like, what happened to my tight, hot little vixen I married? And it's going to be like, oh, wait, I decided to love her. You know, I decided, 30 years ago to love this woman. And that's what's going to keep you strong. And Lexi, no, on the same on you. I mean, Barrett's going to be looking in the mirror, and you're going to be laying in bed, and he's going to be sitting there brushing his teeth, and you know that vision, where you're laying in bed, and he's brushing his teeth in the mirror, and you see his back. And his back, right? Barrett's back. This huge tattoo. It's like a mural. It's crazy. And it's going to be, that samurai is going to be, wrinkly. And that koi fish is going to be, droopy and weird. And it's going to be crazy. And you're going to have decided to love this person for the rest of your life.
That's right.
And that's important, because feelings are fleeting. So, anyways... that was just the story I wanted to tell. And, but then I want to talk to you two. Barrett, I've always wanted a big brother. And when you came into our lives, I was like, no, I don't want him. This is not the big brother I wanted. And that's not because you were you. It was because ever since Lexi had her first boyfriend, I was judgmental. I was rude. I did not like anyone. I didn't. I mean, I don't like many people because I am so judgmental, but I really didn't. And it probably took me a good 2 years to really be like, oh, Barrett's great. And I'll tell you the moment I realized how wonderful you are. Barrett was here for a Christmas, and I was like, Barrett, you want to go surfing? He's like, yeah, I surf. And I'm like, okay, let's go surfing. And Barrett doesn't surf, for the record. Doesn't surf. And so I was on my dad's old board, and Barrett was on my dad's new board, and Barrett was wearing like my dad's triathlon suit. Like, and he was gung-ho. He's like, let's do this thing. I'm like, okay. And we went to the shores. That's where we went, right? And it was like a closeout lame day. Like, he was not going to catch a wave to save his life. And I go out there and I'm like, oh, this is lame. Like, because I can't really surf. I like to pretend I can, but I can't. And then, and Barrett goes out there, and Lexi is sitting on the shore with her, like, hands in her head, like, oh my God, he's gonna die. He's gonna die. And he was just going over the falls, getting slammed. And the board would, like, go up in the air like a tomahawk and, like land on his head. And it was like, oh my God, he's getting burnt. And Barrett, every time, without a doubt, came up smiling. He was like, oh, that was so rad. Did you guys see that? And I was like, what? You did nothing cool. But it was awesome. And that's what I love about Barrett, is he has this ability to just be so optimistic. And I would grill him when he came to this family, and he would just look at me with these doe eyes and smile and be like, yeah, Brittany, yeah. And I'd be like, you're lame. And he'd be like, and that, but in all seriousness, Barrett, I really feel in this last year, you have been more than anything so supportive, so genuine, and just there when I need you. And I can call you in a moment's notice. He's an emotional guy. He is emotional. And we're an emotional family, and we got our really good highs, and we got our really good lows. And Barrett is just there to talk me through anything. I mean, I'll talk to him about student loans. I'll talk to him about boyfriends. I'll talk to him about weird things going on with my body, and he's down with it. He is down with it, and he is good. And that's what I love about him. I really do. But not too much. But it's true. It's true. Anyways, on to Lexi. You guys, it wasn't that weird what was going on with my body. Relax. God, it was just normal stuff, but maybe weird. Anyways, Lexi. Lexi and I would say we have the quintessential relationship of sibling rivalry. When I came out of Deb's womb,
yeah, her mom's womb. Is there any
all I
red
really
wine
knew was
down there?
Lexi. And she was
Red
my big
wine.
sister,
Red
and
wine.
she was beautiful, and she was regal, and she was sensational, and I chose to be louder, and that's how I always won, just being louder. And I would say through our growing years, we were always head to head. Is there a third-party conversation going on? You guys don't like what I'm saying? Anyways, and we were always at odds, but I feel we really have come full circle. I love you so much. You're a great sister. I'm so happy that we have learned to accept each other for all that we are and all that we aren't, and that I can call you in a moment's notice, and you're always there for me. And even when I don't like me at my best, you always see me for my best. And I love you guys so much. Thank you for giving me the big brother I always wanted, and marrying somebody so genuine and loving and who fits in with our family so well. So I want to raise my glass to these two lovebirds, and thank you guys all for being here.